Hi everyone, and welcome to yet another Transformers review with me and my dad here.
Hey, it's good to see y'all. How are y'all? I hope y'all had a good Christmas, and get to tell you after the fact, Merry Christmas.
Yes, and hope y'all had a great Merry Christmas.
So we are going to be looking at something today, and I'm going to let Colton take it away. And this character needs no introduction. Once y'all see who it is, y'all know. So I am going to let Colton take it away from here. So what do you want to tell him?
But before we get into before we show y'all of what we're going to be reviewing here, just wanted to say Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, even though the New Year will be coming up in about 2 days.
Something just made a noise over there. I don't know what it was. That's okay.
That was my phone.
That's okay. I wasn't expecting that. But anyway, yes. Happy New Year, y'all. And
Merry Christmas.
yes, that too. And New Year's is just, what, 2 days?
2 days.
And then it's going to be
2024.
Yeah, that. Yeah. I said 19. Anyway. Anyway. People are saying 19? Oh, yeah. Anyway. No, it's going to be 2024. So, 23's over with. And now we're going to be starting on the road to 2024. So, anyway. Okay. This is what we're talking about. And I'm not sure how well they can see
it. And this, what we're going to be reviewing today is the Transformers Studio Series Leader Class. The Studio Series 86, number 12, Voyager Leader Class. Coronation Starscream.
You know, some people edit stuff when they mess up and stuff like that. We don't. We just leave it in. You know, because this way we can show y'all that we're not perfect. You know, there's other people that, you know, edit and stuff like that. We just do it. So anyway, this guy right here is off of the Transformers movie. The 1980s movie where he gets decimated by Galvatron. So this is the little Coronation Starscream that was in the movies.
Where he had the cape, the shoulder pads, and of course his crown.
Yes. So this guy right here is just pretty unique with everything that he has that comes in it. So anyway, this is part of the Transformers 1980s movie with Starscream and his coronation. So that's pretty much it. That's the side. I forgot to show the box.
But taking a look at the box, and the box on mine is kind of all worn out.
It's kind of beat up.
So
We don't know why it was beat up, but it's the only one they had. And so anyway, yeah.
But here's the front of the box here. And the side here. And this is the leader class version. Because I was almost about to say Voyager class. But no, this is a leader class version. On the other side, you got another nice picture of Starscream. On the top, you have Transformers, the movie. Bottom, just barcodes and words. And on the back, you do have some nice pictures of Starscream and his coronation set. And just like with all the other Studio Series figures, you of course do get the backdrop here.
Mm-hmm.
And some warnings, Hasbro. And that's it.
That is it. So that's pretty much it for the box. Now, we'll see y'all here in a minute.
Stay tuned.
Hey, it is good to see y'all, and good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, however you want to say, wherever y'all are at. We want to say once again, we appreciate y'all for watching, and I'm going to turn it over to Colton, and here we go.
And you did you like forgot to remind them Merry Christmas?
No, we already did that. We already did that. We already did that. And a Happy New Year.
And also, Happy New Year.
Yeah, that's it. So anyway, this is the review Transformer Starscream from the movie.
And this is the Studio Series 86 Coronation Starscream.
The Coronation Starscream, I thought it was a rather unique... Let's put it this way. He always got what he wanted. He, right there in the movie, he got what he wanted to be the ruler over Decepticons. And this is a little part of his coronation.
But right now, what y'all are seeing here, it is just the toy itself. And he does come with the coronation set, which is the cape, the shoulder pads, and the crown. But we're not gonna get to those yet. But here is Starscream here in his F-22.
No, it's not F-22. That's I want to say F-14 Tomcat. I could be wrong. I forgot. I think that's what he's modeled after. I could be wrong. F-14, F-15, one of those two. But anyway, it is a really good looking jet mode that he is molded after.
And it is the traditional Starscream colors, just all gray with some red.
Yes, and he does have the Decepticon logos on the wings on both of them.
Yes.
So that is a nice homage to the Decepticons.
And a nice translucent orange cockpit here. and some gray paint lining on the cockpit itself. Some red and white stripes on the wings. Some blue tail fins here. Some nice molted in thrusters on the back here. The back wings here. And you two have some nice metallic gray paint on these things here. And here's the side view here.
Now, I was asking Colton about that. I said, Colton, does this model have any landing gears? And he told me, he says, no, it does not have no landing gears.
Yes.
So, I guess, Starscreams are different. Some of them have landing gears, some of them don't. So, this one does not have landing gears.
Right. So in other words, he does not roll, because he doesn't have any retractable landing gears. So all he could do is just
Scoot.
slide around.
Yeah, that's all he can do is just scoot. Yep.
And of course, you two have his traditional null rays here on his wings here. These null rays here. And here's the bottom here. And that is it. Just the traditional Starscream colors. Just like he had in the 1980s cartoon and also the 86 movie. And he does, like I already said to y'all, he does come with his little backdrop, just like with all the other studio series.
So he does come with the backdrop, and I'm looking at it right now. He's fixing to get it right quick, and he's fixing to put it on there so y'all can see the backdrop. And the backdrop looks pretty good. So that's what the backdrop looks like. Yeah. So you have the big Decepticon symbol up there. Up top.
Right there.
And then you have some other stuff that's put in there. The stairways, the stairs going down.
And you can put Starscream here. if he's in his jet mode here, if you want to.
Okay.
And I'm gonna scooch the camera up some.
Like I said, Starscream was one of these characters who always wanted to be in command, but Megatron would never let him. And but Megatron needed him around to keep. Let's put it this way: Megatron knew that he needed Starscream, no matter how much he was a pest to Megatron, because Megatron, in a way, Starscream kept Megatron on his toes. He always had to be aware of him.
And also, if y'all remember from the IDW Transformers comic book called All Hail Megatron, Megatron told Starscream, one day you will lead my Decepticon army.
Mm-hmm. And then he told Starscream, but that's not today.
And he also said, do this and you will rule.
Yeah. So, like I said, he's one of the guys who, like I said, he was an annoyance to Megatron, but Megatron knew that he needed to keep him because he was always fighting for Megatron's spot. When Megatron turned around, every time he turned around, who would want to be a leader? This guy.
If Megatron is not around anymore. But now to transform him, first we're gonna take off these null rays and set these off to the side. Take these wings here, untap them, and take the wings and rotate them around so they look like this.
So they're basically on like a double hinge.
Yes. Then take these back wings and fold them up. Then take the back of the jet, bring it down, which will untap from these two tabs here. Come to the bottom here and take his what will become his waist and flip it up. Then take these two things, bring them down so that way you can take the back here and extend it all the way out. So it looks like that. And these blue tabs here are gonna tap into these holes here.
That is to help lock the legs in place.
Yes. Then take these back blue fins, tail fins here, and untap them from these holes and these blue tabs here, and rotate these down so they look like this. And if this hasn't done so already, you two want to flip up these things here from these thrusters here.
Right. Okay. So what you're saying is that's kind of like an automorph? Go ahead, push it up.
Kinda.
It is. Now, did y'all catch that? Do that one more time. Pull it back down. Okay. Okay. So that's down. And when he goes to raise it up, it comes. Okay. Alrighty.
Then take these things, which are gonna form his feet, and flip them up. Then you want to separate the legs. And there you have the legs all done. And then you two want to take his waist piece and bring it back down.
Okay. I was not expecting that with the back thrusters. I did not know it did that. So evidently there is a pin that's joining both of them with the tail fin and the top part of the thruster. Okay, anyway, go ahead.
So now for the top part, which is the upper body, you want to take this part, which will form his chest, and you want to untap it from these two holes and these two tabs, and take this entire top part and bring it all the way down, so that way you can take these things here and bring them out. Then you're gonna take the nose cone of the jet and untap it and bring it all the way down, and also rotate it all the way around and bring it down, and this thing is gonna slide into that hole here when you bring up his entire chest piece. Just like that. And then just tab in everything here. Just like that. And for the arms here, you want to take his hand here and bring it down, so that way you can take this blue part here on the top here and untap it and bring it up. And this allows you to take this blue part, which will become the elbow, and extend it all the way out. Then close this back up, and then just bring down the hand, and there you go. And then you just do the same thing on the other side. And let's go ahead and just attach the null rays on his arms from these holes to these pegs here. And finally, to reveal the head, just take the tip of the nose cone jet, untap it, and bring it all the way down so it looks like that. And you're done. So there you have Studio Series 86, Coronation Starscream in his robot mode.
I like the way it looks. Looks really good. Can you get a close-up of the face of Starscream's face? Let's see if we can get a little zoom in right there. Yep, that looks exactly. I wonder, can I move his? Yeah. Does he have red eyes?
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does. Yep. Sure does. He's got red eyes. The way that they did this guy, I like it. They did a really good job. I like the way he looks. And I can tell just by the transformation he's got a lot of articulation. And another thing is the hands. The hands are individually articulated. I'm not sure exactly. We'll go off into as soon as I can talk here in a minute. We will get off into the articulation here in a minute, but I just want to say I like the way he looks. They did a really good job with this mold.
Yeah. But it is the traditional G1 accurate Starscream from the cartoon. And getting a closer look here. Like I said, just the traditional Starscream colors. The gray, the red, and the blue. With little bits of black on him. Like the head and these turbine things on his chest. And his legs here. So yeah, just again, the traditional Starscream colors. So for articulation, ball joint at the head. Arms can rotate all the way around, but of course the wings to hinder them. But you can move them out of the way. Either on these joints here, which are the transformation joints, or you can also move them on these joints as well. Move in and out, bicep swivel, elbow, and he does have some finger articulation, but they're connected by one hinge joint. You could see here. So no, he does not have any individual finger articulation. And I'm checking to see if he has any waist articulation. And he does not, no. But you can move this waist piece up so you can have his legs move forward and back only about there, because this part does hinder it on the back. Move in and out, thigh swivel, knee, and a ankle pivot. And that's it.
So, what other accessories do we have with this guy?
Well, because he is called Coronation Starscream, he does, of course, come with his coronation set here.
Okay, we're just going to put him to the side right here. We're going to put that stuff right there. I think that it was a neat... we never got this in the 1980s. After the movie, we never saw this. This would have been amazing if they would have come out with this in the 1980s. But they didn't. It took some decades later for it to come out. But that's okay. It was an awesome part to the story. And the way they did it is amazing.
And here is one of the coronation set that he comes with, and as you can see, that this is just a purple chair that he comes with, and where are his coronation set, which is the cape, the shoulder pads, and the crown? Well, if I turn it around, here is the cape here.
Okay, so what you're saying is that the coronation accessories can plug into the back of the chair.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. So you have his cape that can clip on to the back of the chair.
Well, not clip on, just peg on.
Okay.
From this peg and that hole there.
Okay. Alrighty, so now what do you have in your hand right there?
This is his crown here that does attach from this hole to that tab here. But mine sometimes just does not want to stay in. It just keeps popping out by itself.
Well, then this just be ours. Okay, like he said, this little clip right here goes into that little spot right there. So this way it can stay in the back of the chair. Okay, so...
But of course, mine doesn't want to stay tapped in because it keeps popping out by itself.
That's okay. So now what else with this chair? I think it's pretty neat how they can incorporate everything into the back of the chair, but go ahead.
And also, these two holes here is where you can attach his null rays here on his arms to these two holes here.
Okay.
If you want to. Just like that.
Okay. And what do we have at the bottom?
We of course do have some more like extra null ray cannons here at the bottom that you can remove, and as you remove these are attached from his shoulder pads here.
Okay.
And these null rays to have a hinge joint here. And these two come detached as well.
Okay. Okay, that's pretty different. Okay.
And the way the shoulder pads attached to from the bottom is from these pegs, and I'm not sure how well. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I've just seen it.
From
Yep.
this hole and that hole right there. These two holes here at the bottom.
Okay.
And you can have Starscream sit on his chair here.
On his throne.
or throne.
I don't know. I'm just making that up. No.
Just like that.
Wow. Just like that. So, I mean, there is the throne, the chair, the number one head honcho he always wanted to be. He only got to play a part like that for maybe 30 seconds. Anyway.
But let's get the chair out of the way for right now, so we can get his coronation set on him.
Right. And one more thing about the chair, right quick. He does have a Decepticon molded in logo right there. So, okay.
So here are the coronation sets that you get for Starscream here. So first off, you two get this nice pink plastic,
Like a purplish, pinkish type cape.
Yeah.
And it is a nice sculpted cape, and it hinges
On this hinge joint and this hinge joint here. So you can like kind of have the cape like spread out.
It hinges in two spots, so this way you can have half a cape or a whole cape. No, I don't know. So that was a neat part that I thought, instead of making one solid plastic piece of a cape, they made it to where it can hinge. And that makes a difference as far as articulation and him in the coronation mode. So this way you have options to pivot the cape.
And the way you attach the cape onto Starscream is from this peg and this hole here. Just like that. And you two get these two shoulder pads here with some new null ray cannons attached here. That, like I said, does have a hinge joint here, and you can, if you want to, remove them off.
So that in itself is a pretty neat. The way that they done that was pretty ingenious. That was awesome. So they got it to where it can completely stay together. And this right here, you can even swing it a little. Hold that shoulder pad a little tight, if I'm right. No. Let's see here. Can it swing some?
Yes.
Oh, you got to take it out some. Okay.
Yes.
I see.
Or like slide it out some.
Yeah, I see.
just like that.
Yeah, because of that little coupling that's right there. That right there is what locks it in place. I see what he's saying now. Yes, you have to pull it out some.
And also, you two have a hinge joint on this purple thing here, which will help move the shoulder pads up and down.
Mm-hmm.
And you two have some nice gold paint on both sides of the shoulder pad here. And the way you attach these shoulder pads onto Starscream's shoulders is from this peg to these holes here.
Right, originally them pegs were for his no rays, so you take them no rays off, and then that's where the shoulder pads plug in.
Yes.
And I think it's awesome how they can just let them drape down. That is awesome. Yeah. Yeah, that's a wow, that's a hard snap. Anyway.
And of course, you two can get his crown here.
That he wore about 30 seconds.
And then it got smushed by Galvatron. But it does have a lot of nice gold paint with some red in it. And the bottom is just all blue plastic.
Yeah, that's like a mold to help it sit on his head. Because without it, it probably would not sit on his head.
And then you just slide it into his head here. And there you have Starscream with his coronation set on him.
Right. Okay. So we're just going to move him to the side right there. And this is what you get with the Starscream coronation set.
Mm-hmm.
So, before we get into our final thoughts in here in a minute, tell us, what do y'all like it? Do y'all not like it? What do y'all think about it? I can speak for me. I know that being the 80s kid growing up that I was, I wish that we had something like this in the 1980s. We didn't. We did not have this. Y'all, the new generation that's after us, gets to experience this firsthand. And it's amazing what they can do today with the articulation and what they can dream and print up and make today. We seen this in the movies in the 1980s. He enjoyed his little conquering and being the big chief for all of 30 seconds. And then that was pretty much it. So, which you'll have to see the movie to understand it. And so this is awesome. This replicates exactly what was in the movie of the 1980s, Transformers the movie. So I am so glad that we got to see this in today's time, and we get to experience it together.
And also,
Oh yeah, yeah.
here he is with his coronation set on him.
Yes.
With his backdrop here.
Right.
So y'all can see how he looks with his backdrop, with the coronation set on him.
These studio series, the ones that they make that come out of Transformers the movie, 1980s Transformer the movie, they did a really good job. I wish that these were the type of Transformers we had back then. But you got to remember, technology wasn't there yet. So all we had was very limited technology and mobilization and stuff like that. So it was a lot of imagination. But today, this is where we're at. And that is amazing.
Yes.
So, Colton, is there anything else you want to say before we get to our final thoughts? I got one more thing to say, but what do you want to add or take away to this? Do you like them?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Cause you two get some of the add-ons for Starscream here to recreate his coronation.
Now, let me ask you this. Years ago, when you watched this movie with me and a couple other people, did you think what would happen to him? We're not going to let it out, but did it shock you when you first seen what happened?
I could not remember.
Okay.
If I was shocked.
Okay. You kind of thought something was coming his way. Okay, that's all I need to say. That's all I need to hear. Yeah. So, okay. Before we get to our final thoughts, hey, y'all, like, comment, subscribe. It helps us a lot. We're just So, we're just common people like anybody else. We just like to have fun with this. This is my past coming to reality of what we wish we had back then. But my son, the gap to generation, he likes Transformers. So do I, as a part of my background, part of my history. And he gets to experience the good stuff in today's time. Where we got to experience a lot of it too, but it was a lot of imagination. But here, they got a cape on multiple swivels. You have the add-on accessories for Starscream and then you have the helmet to give him
the crown.
Yes.
You said helmet.
Thank you. He's right. I said helmet. He's right. The crown.
And the shoulder pads.
And the shoulder pads. And go ahead. Tell me the cape. And the cape.
And the cape.
Okay, see there, he told me, and the cape, So you get to experience the whole part of that scene from Transformers the movies. If you want to replay it, react it, it was awesome when we seen it. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say about it. So like, comment, subscribe. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all watching.
Could I, like, cut the camera and put him on that rotating?
Yes, you can cut the camera now and put them on the rotating disc. Yes. So we'll see y'all here in a minute.
Okay. So there you have the review of the Transformers Studio Series 86 Coronation Starscream.
This is awesome. I like what they did. They did a really good job. Superposable. He's got hand articulation, finger articulations, and some spots and stuff like that. The add-on accessories are amazing. It brings out what the movie was like. And like I said, he got to enjoy all 30 seconds of it.
Yes.
I'm not going to give it away if y'all have not seen it, but y'all must see it. And all I can say is somebody says this is bad comedy. And I'm just going to leave it at that.
Yeah.
So anyway, it is right now as we're recording, like what, 2 days before 2024?
Yes.
Okay. So
today and next day,
okay.
and the third one is the beginning of 2024.
24. Y'all have a happy new year and
hope y'all
peace and prosperity and all that good stuff
and hope y'all had a very Merry Christmas.
Yeah, so
and have a Happy New Year.
So that's from me and Colton to y'all. We appreciate y'all. We thank y'all. And until next time, that's all I got to say. So I'm going to let Colton finish wrapping it up. We'll talk to y'all later.
And if you like this video, give us a like, comment, and subscribe for more. And if you want to check out some other videos you may have missed, there's a playlist set up on my YouTube channel. So I think that's about it. So thanks for watching.